Welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio. And if you're listening on the radio, WEMJ in Laconia, New Hampshire, it's on Saturday. Hi, I'm Bob Ordinero, Robin's husband and producer of Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. Robin and I want to welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. So to talk to Robin today, please write these numbers down if it's busy. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Now, Robin, I want to thank you for joining us today and for telling your family and friends about Mystic Radio. As many of you know, Mystic Radio is an experience, not an explanation.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Robin Alexis. I am so thrilled that you are here with us right now live, and I look forward to your phone calls. And remember, the goal of our show is to provide each one of us with self-empowerment to know, trust, and act upon our own knowing. And we believe knowing is the soul's guidance, and that it's just a wonderful experience of intuition. So if you're interested in becoming very accountable for your own knowing and making your own decisions in a very conscious way, I do welcome you to call into the show, and I look forward to being of service to you. Yes, I do, Bob. I look forward to being of service to people, and I see we have some calls. This is great.
We do, and take the numbers down. If you have a question for Robin when somebody hangs up, please give us a call, toll-free, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Now, when you call in, or if you're on hold, you have one question to ask Robin, so make it a good one. She can be of service to you in many ways. She can teach you how to manage your own energy and help you get the clarity about the choices you have to make in life. She can tell you about your past lives, as she's a medium, and she can talk to babies, people, or pets who've transitioned to the other side, or she can rebalance your energy. So once again, the numbers to talk to Robin today, toll-free, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We have a great show for you coming up with our courageous callers. Callers, everybody on hold, please take your phone off speaker and turn off your radio or computer before you get on a call with Robin so she can clearly hear you and assist you in whatever you're calling about.
And we look forward to you being with us live on Wednesday, so we do encourage you to understand it's appointment radio, which means it's a live call-in show. The only time you can call in and get your free on-air reading is Wednesdays at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. We do recommend you put that on your cell phone alarm on repeat, and then put that toll-free number in your phone, 888-298-5569, and then we'll always get to enjoy each other on Wednesdays.
So I'm going to play the gong to clear the energy for the show today, and then we'll get to your calls and questions. Oops. Clearing.
Grounding, very nice.
Grounding. You ready for some calls?
Yes, please.
Okay, we're going to go to Gig Harbor, Washington, and we've got Diane with us. Diane, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. Diane, you are on with Robin Alexis.
Thank you. Hi, Robin.
Hi, how may I serve you?
Hi. Excuse me?
How may I serve you?
Okay, so I'm calling in today about my 42-year-old son. Who, little background, he was very difficult from the very, very beginning. And his father was distant emotionally and then ended up rejecting him. Mm-hmm. He's kicked out of the house at 18 by his father, and many arrests and jail terms. And finally, he has come to sobriety, and he cannot maintain female relationships. He uses a tremendous amount of guilt and shame on the people that care about him. Mm-hmm. It would be me, his sister, and a cousin. We are burned out, Robin. He's 42. We feel obligated, and I have this sneaky feeling that he intuits, our lack of good feeling towards him, even though we all attempt to do the right thing, and we're empathetic. On Sunday, he had a motorcycle accident, and he's probably in surgery now or will be today. He asked me not to come because he started in on me, and I got loud and told him to stop. So now I'm cut off, and he will expect me to be involved in his recovery. And I've had a couple very valued people that say I should cut him out of my life. That's a tall order.
Okay. No, I hear you, and I have a lot of things to say to you, but Bob certainly has something he'd like to say.
You know what? This is your life. You do not, if you have maybe a contract with him, Robin can help you with that. You do not have to suffer in your life. Let him go. I think there's just too many people that hang on to too many really, really damaging people in their lives, and then their lives get messed up. So that's my opinion.
Okay.
Which is good to have, Bob's perspective. Okay, so Diane, I do see your son's higher self, and it is not in his physical body. It does feel like he's in surgery. And I do see the overlighting diva of his health with him. I see his body elemental with him. I see his guides and guardian angels and his masters and ascended masters, and they're saying that they have not abandoned him, and that at some point, for him to surrender into the grace of his own relationship with his own team that's in the inner realm is ultimately the gift that you can give him. So the more that, if you're going to pray for him or do whatever you can that's the highest and holiest for him, his team, his inner team that works with his higher self is saying, let them do the job that they came to do, and trust that what is his will come to him eventually. So that's what I'm hearing first and foremost, is that his team is right there, which is very exciting. And I would say that that's progress. I'm hearing he is in this timeline, that up to this point he's had a lot of previous incarnations and soul lessons, karmic patterns and stories in here that were affecting him. But now he has grown enough so that he is in this particular timeline. I'm also hearing that you don't have any presenting karmic contracts or soul contracts with him at this time. Look at his sister. His sister does not as well. The cousin I'm feeling does still have some sort of soul contract with him. So that would be something that they need to work out. But if I were you, I would create something that you could do ceremony at, like maybe a crystal grid or, something special. Go ahead, Bob.
What about pulling out psychic cords that they have together? We in any relationship, whether it's with your animals or your sons or anybody, there are psychic cords. So Robin can teach you how to pull the psychic cords out so he's not pulling on you. Yeah,
that's a really good idea, Bob. I like that one. But going back to the inner plane, you are freed of him. So although you had past life stuff with him, soul contracts with him, you're his biological mother. When I look at this thing soul to soul, you're free, you've bowed to him, he's got his own team in there, and I do agree with Bob that consciously focusing on each of your chakras and asking to pull out any cords that are binding you to old programs, be released, wiped off clean, and sent back to source, null and void of all information, because there it goes right there. I actually can feel a movement of energy. Are you feeling that too, Diane?
I may be.
Yeah.
I'm coughing.
Yeah, go ahead and just let it go. I'm actually going to have Bob play the gongs a little bit as we just move this energy out of your field. This is a good time to do it and give it back to Soul Source. Give it back to Source Love. Give it back to his guides and guardian angels to assist him. And may he be blessed beyond his wildest imagination as you are trusting him to learn to trust himself, to be at one with his own soul and his own soul song. That's beautiful. And in terms of forgiveness of the father, they have had a lot of old karma between the two of them, and those two are going to have to duel it out because you're not involved in it anymore. So
No, I'm not.
I'm just curious, Diane, how old are you?
I am 70 in July.
You're 70. Okay. So maybe you have 20, 30 years left? Haven't you
right.
given enough? I mean, enjoy. I'm just saying, you don't have, you maybe have at a maximum, maybe you get to 100. I mean, and, as we all know, as we're getting older, things are getting more difficult physically, at least with me and people I know. So this is a time for you. You've given 43 years to this. Take care of yourself.
And so it is. Thank you for the call, Diane.
And you take care, Diane. Call up and let us know what's going on.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you both.
Blessings to you.
Yeah. Oh, I can still feel the energy clearing here. This is beautiful. I feel other mothers and other people who are listening to this who are starting to pull out cords and cut cords and go, you know what?
Really, it's your life.
Yes.
We get manipulated by our government. We get manipulated by people in
other.
relationships. We get manipulated by our animals. You see our animals trying to manipulate us. So, I mean, it's a time we let go and really celebrate our own lives. We don't owe all this. And if you have a contract, a karmic contract, Robin can help you renegotiate that contract so you're not burdened by it and your life is not, it doesn't have a ball and chain around you. Hey, okay, so if you want to talk to Robin today and get any of this wild information, you can give us a call at 530-859-2499. Well, excuse me, that is our local number. I am just all caught up in this call. So if you want to talk to Robin today, give us a call toll free, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527.
I want to talk about parenting a little bit because I think that, we get brainwashed about what being a good parent is. And the truth is, we as mothers create a physical body for a soul to come in through. And our only responsibility is our ability to teach them to be responsible for themselves, to have the ability to respond to their own knowing. And so, I'm going to take the example of Mother Mary and how Archangel Gabriel came to her before she conceived that baby and was told what was going to happen and how long that he was going to live and what it was all about. And that's a message to all of us is, do you think Mother Mary tried to stop the death of Jesus? Because no, she actually understood and saw the bigger picture because she understood the role of parenting, that it's about a soul. It's not about a body. And so it's a great responsibility to teach our children to know, trust, and act upon their own knowing. And how do we do that? We role model it by doing it ourselves and then see what unfolds from there.
And then if it doesn't work, pull out the psychic cords.
And so it is.
And split and have a good life.
Birds kick babies out of the nest.
Really, not too long after they come out of the eggs, as we've been watching our own little yard here. We're going to go to Kansas, and we've got Lisa with us from Abbeville, Kansas. Lisa, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You're on with Robin Alexis.
Hello.
Hi, Lisa. How may we serve you?
Well, I called last week about our dog that disappeared, and he never came back. So I was just wondering if you could see whether or not he actually did pass over, and if he has messages or anything, because we've looked and we've waited, and he still hasn't come back home.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Last week when you called in, it did look like he was still alive, and now it does not. I don't feel that he's crossed over. Let's see if I can help him. What's his name? The dog's name?
Elmo.
Elmo. I'm very sorry for your loss. Okay, there he is. And he's showing me the Rainbow Bridge. And he says he's like barking at it, like he doesn't want to cross over. And I'm just letting him know that he says he wants to reincarnate, and I'm telling him that in order to reincarnate, he's got to cross over and then come back. That, for him to, he's like, I'm going to get that coyote. So you can maybe do that, but you still have got to finish crossing over, and then you'll be able to come back in whatever way is in your high. Okay, he's starting to go now. Woo! sorry about that. Bob gets a really loud sound in his ear, and maybe you guys too. And there he goes. He's starting to go over the bridge, and there's some other beings there that are with him. And now he's turning back and looking at you. He's saying it's not your fault. So is there any reason, Lisa, why you might have felt that whole experience was your fault?
Other than maybe just not paying enough attention to him, not really, no. I guess maybe just the fact that we didn't find him either.
Yeah, he says you gave it a really good effort to try to find him, and that he had been injured, and so it just didn't work out that way, and that is sad, but it's still not your fault. And he's also saying that he feels that he could have had more intimacy and quality time with you as well, and he's not blaming it all on you. He's saying that he would get engaged in what he was engaged in too. And so he's sort of just got a paw on your shoulder and letting you know that if the lesson is for any of us to hear, it's to all be more mindful and understand that we can cherish things and know that when someone does depart, that we've been as present to them as we could. And so that's the lesson that he is sharing. But again, he's not blaming you, because he's saying even he learned more as he was, in his place of suffering. He was becoming more aware of himself as a being and what he chooses to do, and will do so more mindfully as well. So yeah, now he's sending you a lot of love. I'm hoping you can feel that, because I can feel it in my heart. Can you feel that at all, Lisa?
Yeah, definitely.
And that's what he's saying now, is that love transcends death. So even though you two didn't feel necessarily that quality of love and attention to each other when he was in his body, you two can be pals even though he's dropped his body. He says just like Robin is closer to her mom now that her mom has crossed over, you and I can be closer now that I've crossed over. But he's saying he is going to reincarnate, but he's not going to come back near you, but he'll still be able to be in touch with you, because the bond between you has always been strong in this lifetime and many others. And now he's kind of saluting you and saying adios. So Lisa, God bless you, and thank you for the call.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey, it's neat that the dog spoke Spanish. Adios.
That's true. I didn't even catch that.
Well, you're channeling, and I'll tell you, when you asked her if she felt his love, then I felt it, and you felt it, and you can feel those things from our beautiful, beautiful animals. If you want to talk to Robin today, give us a call now, toll free on the air. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We'll be back with more of your calls in just a moment after these messages. This is Mystic Radio.
Would you like a private psychic as an advocate? In your life right now, during these vulnerable times, wouldn't it be nice to have someone you could speak with that would help you rebalance your energy? You would be surprised how many busy, conscious parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. They have to have someone help them. These people recognize when their energy is off kilter, and if they're calling me, they trust me to assist them. One of my clients says that I bring her peace of mind to her hectic life, and that she feels like I'm a personal, psychic, spiritual empowerment coach that she can rely on. Would you like a hand up? I'm here to serve you. You call Bob at 530-859-2499 and schedule your one-on-one phone session with me that way, or for your convenience, you can visit the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's robinalexis.com. Visit the Mystic Store or call Bob 530-859-2499 and let me help you Get strong to be you and take care of all your responsibilities. Lean on me. Let me serve you.
Are you thinking about getting pregnant? Ask yourself, what can I do to have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby? The answer is you can become aware of the power you have in preconception. Conscious mothers-to-be need to know that preconception, the time before you get pregnant, is a sacred time when the pure energy environment is created for your baby's chakras systems, and much more. Robin Alexis is the metaphysical mother. When you schedule your conscious conception session with Robin Alexis, she will assist you to prepare for the sacred role of being a conscious mother. Robin will help you create the highest and holiest energy environment for your baby to be. Calm your pregnancy concerns. To schedule your conscious conception session with the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, call Bob at 530-859-2499 or purchase a session at our website, robinalexis.com. Pay it forward for your baby's future health. Preconception is your opportunity to create an enlightened child, and Robin can assist you with that process. To schedule your conscious conception session with the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, call Bob at 530-859-2499 or purchase a session at our website, robinalexis.com.
Is your beloved pet limping in pain, wobbling when it walks, or can't walk at all, and nothing the vets have tried has worked? I'm Dr. Nels, and I help pets all over the world to get back to normal without dangerous drugs or expensive surgery. To see amazing videos of pets being healed and to learn how you can have a free consultation with me, go to healingministryforanimals.com. That's healingministryforanimals.com.
Make it a great day. Keep your dial on Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio.
And as you can tell, it is my honor to be of service to you with my metaphysical gifts. And if you're interested in a personal one-on-one phone session, you can call Bob to book it at 530-859-2499, or you can visit robinalexis.com and go into the Mystic store and schedule it, book it that way, and then he'll call you to schedule it. And if you'd like to join me on Facebook, it's at Robin Alexis. I do want to talk a bit about conscious conception. Thankfully, I have a lot of clients now who are understanding the value of conscious conception. And if you think about it, if we all did, then there probably wouldn't even be any need for abortions. But since we do, and since over 50 million of them have happened that we know of, perhaps you or someone you know out there has had one or more abortions, and maybe it's time for you to have a conversation with those spirit babies that those pregnancies got terminated, because sometimes those little baby spirits don't leave us until we learn whatever lesson it was that we had with them as a soul contract. Because no matter how long a pregnancy lasts, there is a soul there, and there is a soul purpose and soul mission. So just terminating a physical body doesn't mean you've terminated the soul contract of a pregnancy. So if you'd like to talk more about that, you can schedule a session and we can look into that.
And conscious conception readings are $100 off Robin's regular readings, so it's quite a value. And all you grandmothers, listen up, because we're talking to you about your daughters or your son's daughters, because we're getting a lot of grandmothers calling us one this morning about a conscious conception reading for their daughters, or to communicate with their grandbabies while it's still in the womb. Robin can do that, and she's quite good at it. So that's just one of the things, one of the myriad of things that my beautiful wife can do, and it's pretty amazing what she can do.
I like being called beautiful wife,
well,
by
you
the
are
way.
Beautiful. You're amazing.
Especially live on the air. That's pretty cool.
After 19 years, I don't know how many people are calling their wives beautiful, but my heart is big for you, honey.
Oh, and back at you, sweetheart.
Okay, let's get back to business here on the radio, and we've got Lauren from Hawaii. Lauren, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. Lauren, you are on with Robin Alexis.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing that too, the sweetness between the two of you.
Oh, you're welcome. And it's really true. And obviously, it really comes through. There's no false stuff about this.
Yeah, we've worked really hard to get the gobbledygook out of the way, so we actually felt that way.
And let me just jump in, just say one thing, even though we are so in love and we are so great partners, but it's not easy.
No, we've had some ruckus.
And we've been, even though we're meant to be together, it doesn't make the path easier. You need to work through your stuff anyway. Yeah. Let's get to
Bob's chatty today, huh, guys? This is lovely.
Anyway, let's get to Lauren and her issues. Thanks, Lauren.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. So I feel like I'm going to, I'm having an issue with two relationships that seem to be connected. I met this woman a few weeks ago, and she wanted me to become part of this business consciousness group she was involved in. We kind of hit it off really well in the beginning, and she kept telling me how much I meant to her, that she was advocating on my behalf, but she's done a number of things that don't feel friend-like and don't feel nice to me.
Well, so pay attention. That's all I got to say to you.
Okay, there's a little more, right. So anyway, I haven't been in contact with her because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, because one thing she did too is she introduced me to her mentor, which I had a great connection with, and I had a couple card readings, and it came up in 2 different card readings with 2 different people that there was a romantic potential between him and I. And I was talking to him yesterday, and I sent him a photograph with a quote, and about an hour later, I get the same photo back from her. And I said to her, why did he send that to you? And she said, why don't you ask him tomorrow on the call, this business conscious call? And I basically said, I'm asking you. I'd like to know why he sent this to you. And she said, it's not ethical for me to answer for him. I don't represent Jack.
Okay, so what do you say? You're going on and on here, and I can feel you're sharing because you're processing while you're sharing. But how beyond that may I serve you in this circumstance? What is it you're trying to unravel for clarity?
I'm trying to get to the truth of the nature of the relationship with her and with this guy Jack. Are these beneficial relationships for me? And if not, then why am I sticking with them?
Okay, Bob's tapping his mouth here, so he's just loaded. What do you got to say now, Bob?
What I have to say now is, before I met my beautiful wife, I was single for a good portion of the time, even though I was in serious relationships. And I go back to this. I learned this many, many, many years ago about, let's call it woman's intuition. We all have it. Women have it stronger than men, but a lot of men have it too, and we're just coming into our power with it. But the bottom line is, if your women's intuition or your intuition says something is wrong, it's wrong. You know the answers. And if you get a clunk about anything inside, it's wrong. If you get a gong, then it's right. And you already have the answers. Now I'm going to turn this back over to Robin, but you do have the answers. Everybody does have the answers, but we go against our natural knowing, which is what this show is all about.
So she or him hooked into some weakness in me somewhere that can be fixed or changed?
Well, the weakness is what I was going to talk to you about. The weakness is that you are not standing in your own leadership. You are one of the most powerful people on the planet. And for whatever reason, probably how you were treated as a child, and you just haven't unhooked that. Speaking of unplugging things, unplug yourself from your parenting and go to your own high self and your own team. But because you're not in your leadership, you get involved in these entanglements. So that is the lesson here, is to step more into your authentic goddess self. And in terms of the woman, you already know how you feel about that. In terms of the guy, you actually already know how you feel about that one as well. So you're going to need to sort it out. If this mentor guy is so influenced by the other woman that he would send her the picture instead of discussing with you the picture first, that's another pay attention to, because that tells you that whatever it is, whether there's something going on, and now I'm getting it's a past life issue involved, this isn't the first time that you and he have had an opportunity to resonate with each other, and there's other vibrational fields involved. So you got to really stand in your truth here and know that you know that you know, and just say the truth as you experience it and see what unfolds. Be in your leadership, be in your knowing, be in your authentic goddess, and see what unfolds from there, because you've been here before and you're being initiated, and that's a gift to be initiated. And the beauty of it is, whether you end up having anything with the mentor guy or not, you are learning how to be with yourself. And by being with yourself, you'll also be more present for true intimacy wherever it shows up. So I agree with Bob. You've got this. And
Okay.
you might want to call back into the show and keep letting us know about this triangle, because I'm sure there's a lot of people who find themselves in similar situations. And through you, we can all have the experience of learning how to handle it.
And once again, trust your intuition, your woman's intuition. That's what this show is about. We try to teach people how to know their own answers with some guidance from us. So everybody out there.
Yeah, and I'm also seeing your guides are already going into the Akashic records and just taking down some of the old entanglements and renegotiating contracts, so that as you move through this field, you can move as an integrated force of light and command your creativeness. Thank you so much for your call, Laura, and I'm looking forward to hearing how this rolls. This is a good one.
Yeah, you guys have an awesome day.
You too.
You too. Now, if you have a metaphysical question for the mystic Robin Alexis, you can give us a call, toll-free, 888-298-5569, local in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We will be back after these messages. This is Mystic Radio.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Robin Alexis immediately when you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour." Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on RobinAlexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com, or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world.
What are you doing right now? Instead of mindlessly scrolling your Facebook feed to see what some old ex is up to and then getting upset about it, or imagining a revenge fantasy because you feel rejected, make a different choice. You are personally invited by Robin Alexis to visit her website, RobinAlexis.com. When you accept her invitation, you will feel like you're on Robin's playground. You can choose to play with her 3 free Reiki healing portals and receive powerful healings right through your computer or mobile device. You can read and download Robin's 2 ebooks, Raising Humanity, in which she channels information from our beloved apostle Mary Magdalene and how to raise consciousness, and Robin's Song, a book about her life and how she got out of her doldrums. These books can be found under the tab Meet Robin Alexis on RobinAlexis.com. You can listen at your leisure to archives of Mystic Radio on Robin's YouTube channel. You can learn all about her monthly worldwide full moon meditations. What are you waiting for? Come play on Robin's metaphysical website playground at RobinAlexis.com. Your invitation is waiting. That's RobinAlexis.com. Let go of looking in the rearview mirror of your life and put your big girl pants on. Let yourself sing a song of gratitude and joy with Robin at robinalexis.com. You will feel her love and acceptance of you.
Why should you listen to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis? Why not? Mystic Radio is broadcast live from beautiful Mount Shasta, California, one of the Earth's most powerful energy vortexes. Many visitors have had life-altering spiritual experiences here at Mount Shasta. It's a hot spot for Bigfoot and UFO sightings and has drawn in thousands of people who are open to the mountain's energy. In honor of this high vibratory location, we offer you Mount Shasta's Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. Listen and call into Alternative Talk 1150 on Wednesdays at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time for your free live on-air reading from Mount Shasta with world-renowned spiritual healer Robin Alexis. This is Appointment Radio. Make an appointment with Robin Alexis on Wednesdays at 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time by setting your cell phone alarm on repeat and then call her with your metaphysical questions. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569. That's 888-298-5569.
Organic, free range, and fresh daily. Alternative Talk 1150.
That's us. Organic and
Naughty.
fresh. Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio.
Hello. I'm so excited you're still here with us. You've been hearing Robert Coxon music in the background. He does have a new CD that's released. You can go online and find out what he's got going on. Robert Coxon, spelled C-O-X-O-N. Check it out. And also, I would enjoy continuing conversations with you on Facebook. I'm at Robin Alexis. If you'd care to join me there, you are welcome to add me as your friend. And if you are interested in a one-on-one phone session with me or a conscious conception reading, or like I was saying earlier, if the thought of maybe an abortion that you'd forgotten you had it so long ago, now with all this abortion talk on the air, you may want to have a conversation with those spirit babies and find out, did they cross over successfully? Do you have unfinished business with them? You'd be amazed at how much the vibration of a spirit baby can be affecting you, even though you've terminated the quote-unquote pregnancy.
And it's just not abortions, it's any kind of pregnancy that didn't come to term.
That's right. Yeah, that's true. But I was just bringing up abortions because it's so in the consciousness, and why not get honest with ourselves about it? I've spoken with some women who have had up to 12 abortions, and that's a lot of energy that your chi is going to, and maybe you ought to do something about it. So give me a call for a session. You would call for a one-on-one phone session, 530-859-2499. It will be a very confidential experience and might be very enlightening to you as well. Now, you just also heard the Dr. Nels spot, and I'm going to be having a session with Dr. Nels. We talk about how he helps animals. Well, he does also work with humans, and I have a lot of stress going on right now. Way too many people I know are waiting for results of testing, and it's going to impact me significantly. And when I get like that, it got a little leaning into the post-traumatic stress syndrome avenue. So I called Dr. Nels and I said, I need you. I have an appointment with him tomorrow at 2. He's amazing to help diffuse stress. So he's another person you can call for help. If you're interested, you can get in touch with Bob for more detailed information.
Yes, or you can go to his website, which is healingministryforanimals.com, or you can email me at bob@robinalexis.com, and I'll send you all his contact info. But everything you need is on healingministryforanimals.com. Let's get back to our callers, and we have got Sweet Caroline from Seattle. Caroline, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. Caroline, you're on with Robin Alexis.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Caroline. How may we serve you?
So, I've been in a battle with my ex, and I recognize that it's our old pattern. The trouble now is he's putting our innocent son in the middle. He needs speech therapy as defined by his teacher, and he's denying it, and he's denying that the son needs therapy, and then he's refusing to use the therapist that I have selected. He just wants to oppose me. I get it. What do I do? Help.
Well, the first thing that's coming up, Yeah, I hear you. And what I want to know is legally, what stance do you have in this situation?
So legally, according to the paperwork, I do have to have his agreement. We have to jointly agree or else we cannot proceed and he cannot get any treatment.
Okay, do you have like a parenting coach or anybody that you two are working with that you could ask for a co-parenting meeting to talk about this?
I do. And she basically couldn't do anything, and she deferred us to a mediator. So I have been in contact with a mediator. He actually helped mediate our divorce. I hope he's still working. His phone number wasn't working yesterday, but I did email him, and I'm hoping to hear back. So I have to go through mediator/arbitrator at this point.
Yes, I'm feeling that this is, at this point, exactly the strategy that you need to do to get the documentation, to evaluate the situation. And I'm also feeling that your ex is subconsciously wanting to continue to dominate you and control the situation. And so let's see on an energy plane. Okay, this may shock you, Caroline, but what I'm seeing is for us to send this individual a lot of love. And if we can't do it ourselves, let's call in all of the guides and guardian angels and masters and ascended masters to send as much love to this person as possible, so that by the grace of God, by the grace of love, that peace can come and goodwill can come, and the resonance of that which is in the highest and holiest for the child is what is going to happen. So what I'm feeling too is that the inner child of this individual that's balking is really wounded and may actually be part of who is making decisions. There you go. The energy's shifting now. What are you feeling, Caroline?
I can feel like soda bubbles going up my head.
Okay. So it's difficult when we're the mom and we're being victimized and we know our child is being used as a pawn. And sometimes it's really helpful to do things like what you're doing right now. Call into a radio show that has an incredible, loving audience. And I'm sure the people listening are sending lots and lots of love to this situation. So there we go. The energy's getting stronger. Can you feel that, Caroline?
I can.
And also, we've been talking about this throughout the show, and I know you've been on hold for a while, but maybe, Caroline, if you pull out the psychic cords your ex-husband has with you, it will be easier because he's got a little string and he's pulling you, and it's tied to you. And Robin's really great at assisting people, and I know I do this a lot. Even with when I lost my cat, I had to take the psychic cords that my beautiful cat Annie had with me because it was tearing me apart. So we have these with any relationships. We create them with any relationships we have. So maybe that also, so you can take the energy so he's not pulling your string and manipulating you.
Well, and you feel like you've done quite a bit of that. Where it's still hooked in is under your solar plexus area, which I'm going to have Bob play the gongs in a minute. But I also feel like by lifting the vibration here with this collective consciousness of unconditional love and true healing and forgiveness that this broadcast is bringing you and your family in this situation will help to reformulate the energy that was behind the divorce in the first place. Because if you can recapitulate the frequency, the energy behind any decision lifts it up. And that's what needs to happen. There you go. Can you feel the shifting some more, Caroline? That's beautiful.
I do.
Okay, and as Bob plays the gong, I may start. Now, it's very interesting here. You're also bringing in medicine in this situation, Caroline, to heal the epigenetics. And I don't know if I've ever talked to you about that before.
No.
But that's what's happening right now is clearing the lineage of genealogy in this situation. So it's going into the epigenetics, the ancestral lineage, and clearing out this idea of dominance, this idea of power over instead of power with. And it's a very beautiful, loving energy coming in. And I do highly recommend for you that you do listen to the Robert Coxon music. He has a new CD. I think it's called Silent Path 2. And I was just speaking with Robert last week, and I was telling him that what I felt that music did was heal the epigenetics. And so now I'm hearing that's something that you're actually doing as well. You can go online and download that music. And I think it would help in this situation. Oh, wow. Beautiful, Caroline. Nice healing. And, call us another time on the show and let us know how it's unfolding so we can all learn how to renegotiate and reformulate the energy behind our decisions and bring forth that which is in the highest and holiest for the future generations. Thank you, Caroline.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
We're going to go to Amy from somewhere in California. Amy, welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. You're on with Robin. Amy?
Hello?
Hi, Amy. How may we serve you?
Hi. Thank you so much. And I have a question today. I have been experiencing some pretty surprising relationship challenges at work, and I would just like to see if there's anything that is karmic, and how I could better restore myself.
Well, what I'm feeling is that at the workplace site itself, there's some sort of energy interference. It's actually coming up from the earth. So that very location itself, it feels a little tumultuous and wiggly wobbly. It feels like there's a portal opening up underneath, and there's some kind of energy coming up through the ground that I would not call benevolent. I feel like it's ungrounding people and causing a disturbance, probably some dreams even that are very difficult for people to have. It's poking and stirring the subconscious and the unconscious. It's very reptilian, actually. So how we're going to deal with this is I'm looking in the back of your head to see if you're carrying any of that old, really deep, unconscious reptilian frequency, and you're not. So that's part of what's going on. The people there are carrying a program that you're not carrying, and there's more of them than you. So are you feeling ganged up on at work?
Singled out, yes.
Okay. Then let me see if there's like the overlighting diva of the company. Oh boy. The overlighting diva is going, don't even come here. So that's not working either. Let's see if we can go to like the owners of the place where okay, that's working. So we're going to go to one particular person who feels like they have a nice, strong connection with you, even if you haven't conversed with them. And we're going to have that person take a look at what's going on in there. Now it's starting to clear out. Amy, are you able to feel this at all?
Yes.
Okay, so to help the listeners understand, it is my understanding that we have some very deep reptilian programs in our body that we think is human, and it actually isn't. It's just been there so long, it's become part of the unconscious programming, so we just run with it and we think that it's normal. But at times like this, we have an opportunity to look at it and decide to shapeshift it. And the bottom line is if we don't shapeshift it, it's going to perpetuate the types of problems that we see communications between men and women and ultimately having conscious conception and raising our children correctly. And so this is a huge enterprise that's going on right here. So Amy, what type of work are you involved in?
Actually, parenting.
Okay, so this is a great opportunity to bring a really nice, oh wow, I can feel a lot of listeners are hearing what I'm saying, that they're feeling that they need to, or they know others who need those reptilian programs to become conscious enough in them that they can choose to either keep them or they can choose to let them go. Yeah, there it goes. Now the portal's starting to clear out below the headquarters here. Is the headquarters in this country or another country?
In this country.
Okay. Let's get it finished clearing it up. Oh, that feels much better. Now, Amy, you've got a lot of stress from having to deal with this. It's
Yes.
triggered well, kind of like what I was talking about. I don't know if you heard me say that I'm getting my post-traumatic stress disorder triggered, and I'm having an appointment with Dr. Nels tomorrow at 2. You need to work with someone also who can help diffuse the post-traumatic stress disorder that's bubbling up in you, because you just need to be able to calm your system back down again. Does that resonate to you?
Oh, absolutely. I just didn't understand why this little thing, normally is not that huge, could really shake my whole being so much.
Well, I can certainly see why it shook you, and I'm hoping that with the information you have now, you understand what's been going on. Is that true, or did I not hear you correctly?
Yeah, I understand now.
Okay. And what system do you use to help you calm down when your PTSD gets triggered?
I use trauma healing. And,
Perfect. Okay. So you'll do that, and I'll do my technique, and anybody else out there, if you're getting triggered, do what you got to do. Let's unbind ourselves from the trauma and wound vibe and move into the holy lineage of being teachers of peace for ourselves and the next generations, parenting in a soulful way. Thank you so much, Amy. Really appreciate you calling.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Namaste.
Thank you, Amy. And this is Mystic Radio. We'll be back after these messages.
Would you like a private psychic as an advocate? In your life right now during these vulnerable times, wouldn't it be nice to have someone you could speak with that would help you rebalance your energy? You would be surprised how many busy, conscious parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. They have to have someone help them. These people recognize when their energy is off kilter, and if they're calling me, they trust me to assist them. One of my clients says that I bring her peace of mind to her hectic life, and that she feels like I'm a personal, psychic, spiritual empowerment coach that she can rely on. Would you like a hand up? I'm here to serve you. You call Bob at 530-859-2499 and schedule your one-on-one phone session with me that way, or for your convenience, you can visit the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's robinalexis.com. Visit the Mystic Store or call Bob 530-859-2499 and let me help you get strong to be you and take care of all your responsibilities. Lean on me. Let me serve you.
Are you thinking about getting pregnant? Ask yourself, what can I do to have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby? The answer is you can become aware of the power you have in preconception. Conscious mothers-to-be need to know that preconception, the time before you get pregnant, is a sacred time when the pure energy environment is created for your baby's chakras systems, and much more. Robin Alexis is the metaphysical mother. When you schedule your conscious conception session with Robin Alexis, she will assist you to prepare for the sacred role of being a conscious mother. Robin will help you create the highest and holiest energy environment for your baby-to-be. Calm your pregnancy concerns. To schedule your conscious conception session with the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, call Bob at 530-859-2499 or purchase a session at our website, robinalexis.com. Pay it forward for your baby's future health. Preconception is your opportunity to create an enlightened child, and Robin can assist you with that process. To schedule your conscious conception session with the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, call Bob at 530-859-2499 or purchase a session at our website, robinalexis.com.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And to get in touch with us for our one-on-one sessions with Robin, you can call us at 530-859-2499. Check out our website, robinalexis.com, for details, and follow Robin on Facebook at Robin Alexis. Well, you've heard a lot about everything today, but conscious conception is very, very powerful. Robin does these readings. She helps moms to be, grandmas to be, even moms who have already had their children, but they are preverbal. So Robin can communicate with those babies right after they come out of the womb. She's amazing with that, and pretty much anything else metaphysically that you really want to do. So check us out next week. We will be here at 12 noon, as always, Pacific time. 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern time. And I want to thank all the wonderful callers today. You made the show what it is, and you make the show what it is. And thanks to Eric, always back in the studio, for flying the bus for us here at Mystic Radio from Mystical Mount Shasta.
And appreciate the fairies, and they want me to tell you that I absolutely love the Young Living Thieves hand soap. So if you're thinking about trying some of the Young Living products, go to my website, robinalexis.com, and visit the Mystic store.
This is Mystic Radio.